Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, glory be to God. I just feel like shouting. I just feel happy. Love unlimited. Let the music play. We have found a better way. Grow in God for tomorrow today. We are aiming for love. Love unlimited. Grow love unlimited. I'm telling you, the maestro, the king, Barry White. Barry White. He was loved and he knew love. He was the king of love. He just was a king of love. There's a lot of kings of love, but that was the king of love. Mr. Barry White, he just sang about love. He just told us love. Man, it's just when you think about him, you think about love, and you just want to hum his song. You just want to hum along, knowing good and well you ain't got no business singing, but you just want to hum it and tell somebody about some love. See, because one thing about rain, we need rain. The earth need rain. The rain may look gloomy. It's turned the world gray. You just really, it's like you can't even see color no more when you go outside when it's raining. And it's just, some folks, it makes them depressed. But one thing I've learned about the rain, God told me about the rain, because the rain used to make me cry too. I remember going outside, standing in the rain, crying, hoping that my daughter wouldn't see it. That's how bad I was. He had me. I'm crying in the bed, crying. So I just can't lay there and cry and let my daughter see me like that. So I went outside with her and the dog, and we stand outside in the rain. She looking at me, and she could see, no matter how I tried to hide, and to be out there with her clowning, the tears of a clown. But the rain is not depressing. The earth needs rain. So we take the rain and we grow. Just like I took the rain from what I went through, the storms in my life. I grow. We got to grow. That's what we do with the rain. The earth needs rain. It's gonna rain on the just and the unjust. What you do, you grow. You take the rain and grow. You got to sow love everywhere you go. This one thing, love unlimited. This is one thing that I didn't, really get to tell you about, but yet, because we on a journey. But I want to tell you about patience, long suffering, and endurance, and what it truly means to me. Because as I grow on this daily journey, God is teaching me. God is showing me a new way, a better way of dealing with things. Peace, be still. Hold on. Sow a seed right there. Tell them that I'm in the atmosphere. Let them know that I'm here. Let's deal with what we're dealing with right now, but we're gonna deal with it in love. We're not gonna come back the other way. Because as the ripple goes in, see, the ripple gonna come. It's gonna touch you. It's gonna affect you. It's headed your way. But see, you can bring about positive change with that ripple, because that ripple gonna keep on going on. But kindness goes a long way. It really does. So, as I'm speaking on the maestro, but I get back on him. Love unlimited, and him and the beautiful love that he gave to the world. He gave the world love. I still got a clipping of his obituary in my photo album suitcase. On this airplane trip headed into Africa, I was on the aisle seat of a 747, beautiful plane. You walk in that plane, it's just beautiful on the inside. There's just a lot of seats, and got everything, state of the art equipment, interactive maps, global position. Tell you right where you at. Right then and there. You over the ocean. Every time you look, you over the ocean. If you headed over there. So, as I'm sitting in the middle in the aisle. We on the end. She by the window, and I'm on the aisle seat. And this lady and her elderly companion. The elderly lady was sitting in the middle of me, and the one on the end by the window. Please let me get the story out. I'm getting it out. The one on the end by the window, she kept drinking coffee the whole 12 hours. She just kept drinking coffee and had to get up and go use the bathroom, even as I was asleep. This just went on the whole flight. Not only that, the one next to her, her elderly companion, when the plane reached turbulence, she reached over and grabbed my leg and started squeezing. And the first time she did, I just looked. I said, "Oh, she's scared because of the plane." And what I do the first time? Oh, I grabbed her hand because see the way she was squeezing, it was tickling, and I kind of felt uncomfortable. I ain't like that. I don't like to be tickled, and so she was squeezing my thigh. So I grabbed her hand. I held her hand. And I told her, first I thought about switching seats. I think I'm gonna move because see, we getting up using the bathroom and we doing some different things over here. We doing some touchy grabby stuff, and so I went ahead but God said, "Peace, be still." I didn't ask the flight attendant to move me because God said, "Peace, be still." So I turned to the elderly lady and I told her, "There's nothing to be worried about. God is gonna see us through. We gonna make it. We gonna get there. God didn't bring us this far to leave us. We gonna make it." I was trying to speak to her as best I could. She speak Nigerian. She didn't too much understand my English. And but I did wonder why she didn't grab her companion. She didn't do that to her. She grabbed me, and she didn't even know me. She grabbed me and squeezing on my thigh. She's scared when the plane get to bouncing and rocking and shaking. And then once it was over with, she let go of my hand. Because, see, I started holding hands. So we holding hands, getting up, going to the bathroom, waking people up out of their sleep, different stuff. So, but, peace be still. And even in the end, we still had a beautiful flight. I let it be. Peace be still. That's what God told me. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. See, I could have cut up and clown. I could have acted fool. Why you grabbing on me? What's wrong with you? Why you keep getting up, going to the back? Why you can't? Look, you drinking coffee, sit over here. That way you can go to sit by the bathroom. Then you can go to the, but see, no, I didn't do all of that. Peace be still. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Love unlimited. I'm telling you, honey, the king of love. Think of him. The king of love, and love unlimited. In the rain. I've been walking in the rain with the one I love. Feel so fine, God. Walking in the rain with the one I love. On my mind, God. I'm telling you, it's God, honey. Where you used to be thinking about somebody else, putting my happiness over there, and they put my happiness on the shelf. See, God got my best interests at heart. For God knows the beautiful plans he has for me. So I'm walking in the rain with God, literally. Last night, as I was walking home from work, I was walking in the rain, me and God, the one I love, on my mind, praying that God was with me, and God was with me as I was walking down the street, down Main Street, walking headed home, It is a main street. That it is. This highway of life. That's what we living on. We living on the main street. But guess what? God is on the main line. Call him up and tell him what you want. Just call him up and tell him what you want. Well, wait a minute. I got something to tell you before you do that. You can call him up all you want to. You ain't got to have no go-between. The only go-between is Ann. But let me tell you something before you go asking God for stuff. Before you ask God for stuff, make sure your heart right. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. Before you go asking God for stuff, make sure your heart right. Did you hear me? Did you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Can you comprehend what I saying, friend? Because you might as well be asking a blank wall. If you go asking God for it all and your heart ain't right, your heart all messed up, you ain't gonna get nothing but some dust. For real. Stick your hand in your pocket, gonna come back up lint. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna come up mint. It's gonna come up lint. So, put that dust, you know how you do, just dust it off. Just dust it off and rise up. God gonna give you what you want, but your heart gotta be correct. You gotta come correct, come correct. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, for real. Come correct to the Lord. Come right to God. God, now I didn't sow no love over. See, you ain't gotta go confess it to man, confess to God, because God knows anyway. All you got to do is fix you. See, we are physical. We're in physical bodies, but we're spiritual beings in the physical on this earth. But we're gonna leave here. God already knows. God already has a plan for us. It's not about material things. It's not about this stuff. It's not about the furniture that you gonna get, your new clothes, all this and that. See, you can get the world. You can keep on chasing the paper. You can just that's all you can do, just keep chasing paper. And that's what people do on this highway of life. They chase paper. I earn a living. They chase paper. I sustain. I maintain. That's what I do. I ain't trying to get over. I don't need to get over. God, I'm already over with God. I done growed over. I growed over the oppression. I rose from the dust. I've been sent to help others to rise up. I'm going to help you up. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to do whatever I can do to help you. If I can do it, yeah. If it means to help you and lift you, of course. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to lift us. It ain't about me. It's about lifting us. What for one to gain the world? What for me to get it all? And then what I'm going to do with it? Where I'm going to take it? I'm going to sow it into God's people. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help where I see a need. Sow a seed. Lift some folks up. Give some folks some help. See, because you can wait on reparations all day long. You see, they just not starting a board, and some folks are fighting on you on a board. You can't even talk about it. Can you sit down and discuss it? Can they discuss it in peace? Slavery happened. So let's just discuss some things in peace. They don't even want that. So see, you are the reparation. Now, if it come, great. If it don't come, great. You still going to be great, because you're going to reach your greatness. You're going to grow in God. You're going to keep on reaching your greatness, and you ain't going to be held down and held back by the chain. Held back by physical chain. You can hold your own self back. You can wrap chains all around you and tell you what you can't do. You can hold you and keep you. Yes, you can grow. You got to put your mind to it. You got a great mind. God gave you a great mind, so it's time to rise. God is so good. God is so good. I'm going to tell you something. It's time to rise. It's time for us as a people to come up. I'm telling you. It's time to lift up. It's time to look up. Matter of fact, look up first. Just start looking up. Look up and think greatness, because that's what you are. You are a child of God. You are a king and a queen. Some people feel there's more than one spirit within them, and they relate to others. They relate to that spirit. That's how they can say, I'm this and I'm that. I want to be this and I want to be that, because that's the happiness that is within. Who are us? Who are we to sit here and judge that person and tell them who you can and can't be? Because see, who told you who you can and can't be? Who told you? Who dictated your life for you? No one. You dictated yourself. You may have did like the king said, I did it my way, but at some point in time, you got to turn it around and do it God's way. You can't keep doing it your way, because your way is the messed up way. That's doing you. That's messing you up. I did it my way. We got to do it God's way. God's way is the righteous way. We got to do it rightly. Because unbeknownst to people who really are just so blinded by evil that they just don't even see God anymore. They just don't believe that there is a God. But honey, let me tell you, I got plenty aside. And I'm sowing the seeds of love, and God just done some revelation and confirmation, and I'm getting ready to reveal some stuff. I'm getting ready to do some different things. God is getting ready to show me. We getting ready to grow. All over the world, sowing seeds of love. We got to be the change. If you want change, be the change. Change starts with you. He told you start with the man in the mirror. That's what the king said. Start with the man in the mirror. Change starts with you. Now, I'm telling You can have difference of opinion about this and that and the other, but who are you? You are not the judge, of this man's life. This man got to give an account to his own life. Every tub got to sit on his own bottom, just like you do. You got to give an account to what you do, even though your life ain't in the public. Everybody don't see everything you do. You ain't famous. Not like that. All legends aren't famous. You famous to a few, but you're not be famous to many. Just like Prince. He wasn't famous over there. They didn't know who Prince was where I went. I showed him a picture because we was getting ready to talk about mountains. I had, tell him about how this legend affected my life, by telling me love will conquer if you just believe. It really will. Love will conquer. Love is the greatest power. That's what he tried to tell us. He really left here with a broken heart. He truly did. Isn't that something? Don't let the elevator bring you down. It didn't, Prince. The elevator still didn't bring you down. Because you growing. You still growing. And they will know. Love will conquer if you just believe. Love, love, love. Love unlimited. That is the key, kings and queens, keepers of the dream. That's how we gonna rise. That's how we gonna come up. That's how we gonna get up. That's how we gonna grow, is through love. Love and our strength and powers and numbers is what will propel us over this oppression that we find in this world and of ourselves. It's all around us. You can inflict some oppression on someone, don't even know what you did by what you said. Come at them with love. Just because they come another way don't mean you got to go there that way. There is the ripple effect. There is the pebble went in, but here comes the ripple. How you going to take the ripple? How you going to flow with the ripple? Go with the flow of God. Grow with the flow of God. For real. Don't let the elevator bring you down. Look up. Rise to reach your greatness. Even when they go low, grow high. When they go low, grow high. See, because they expect you to go low and then you show them that they was right. Because you went there too. There you go. You got two. It takes two. But it takes one to get off the merry-go-round and stop. Because they ain't going to just spin no empty merry-go-round. It takes one to get off. So get off the spinning merry-go-round. Don't just sit there and get dizzy, while they spin your world. Get off. We growing. Man, woman, boy, and girl, we growing. Get off the merry-go-round, the sit and spin of the spiritual warfare. Don't let nothing be over you there. You over everything. You over all things. Ain't nothing over you. Put God over all. Put God over everything, and God shall be over all in you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We getting over. We overcoming. I'm telling you, and one day as the glory continues to come, it may be a few hours, but it will be ours. 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 Keep on growing with the flow of God. Don't let the elevator bring you down. Keep your head up, kings and queens, keepers of the dream. Keep on rolling on full steam on this love, peace, and soul train, honey. Here we grow, coming to a city near you. Keep growing in God.